Tightly Packed, the TV magazine from Packaging Journal. A warm welcome. These are our topics today. Recyclates for packaging are in demand like never before. The smart closure against food waste. Packaging alternative bioplastics. And a new project for recycling paper cups. If there is one thing the industry agrees on, it is that recycled raw materials must be used more often. In the case of plastics, we're talking about recyclates. This always refers to the secondary raw material that results from the recycling of plastics. It comes either from the leftovers of the plastics industry, such as punching residues or defective batches, and is then called post-industrial recyclate, PIR. This material is mostly single variety, has little contamination, and is therefore easy to recycle. The second source is the collected recyclables from private households. This so-called post-consumer recyclate, PCR, must first be sorted by type, cleaned, and then processed. But no matter what the source the recyclate comes from, demand is very high right now because using recycled plastic to make packaging material reduces the use of fossil fuels and lowers energy requirements at the same time. The market for recycled PET, PE, or PP is almost empty with costs continuing to rise dramatically. The makers of the digital procurement platform for recyclates, Surplus, are following developments closely. As a global B2B online marketplace, the company has set out to make the purchase and sale of recycled plastics as easy as possible. Users from over 100 countries are currently registered on the platform. Recycled PET and PE in particular are in demand worldwide. Surplus says that since the beginning of the year, demand for recyclates has increased by 600%. How the industry is dealing with this and why gray is the new green. Read about it online in Tightly Packed magazine. With 20 years of know-how and experience, Virit impresses again and again with high-quality carrier products made of robust plastic. For example, the Euro H1 hygienic pallet, a recognized load carrier in the meat industry, optimally ventilated and replaceable throughout Europe, all thanks to the GS1 seal. Strict approval and guarding procedures ensure the consistently high quality of the Virit Euro H1 hygienic pallet in the open pool. All participants in the supply chain benefit from this, from the upstream supplier to the producer to the retailer. Standardized crate systems are, of course, compatible. The Virit Euro H1 hygienic pallet, awarded for tested safety. It's always exciting to see how far some innovations have come. This is also the case with the London-based startup Mimika. Its founder wanted to develop a bottle cap that tells people who can't see well how long a product will last. Her solution? A lid that reveals whether or not the contents are still shelf-stable by its surface texture alone. When a product tilts, tactile nubs form on the lid. The founder quickly realized that this idea not only appeals to visually impaired people, as it gives all consumers the certainty that a product is still edible, even if the printed best before date has already passed. An invention originally intended only for a small section of the population has thus become a packaging solution that is effective across the board. Bioplastics, another topic we're all about. Bioplastics are made from materials similar to fossil plastics, but produced from renewable raw materials. In terms of application, these bioplastics are just as versatile as classic plastic, making them a versatile and flexible packaging material. However, plastics can differ in detail. What's particularly important here is the classification between bio-based and biodegradable. Bio-based means that a plastic has been produced from renewable raw materials. These are usually fiber-based and are obtained from sugarcane or cellulose, for example. Biodegradable, in turn, means that the plastic can be decomposed by microorganisms such as bacteria or even by fungi or algae without leaving any harmful residues. Ideally, a bioplastic is therefore bio-based and biodegradable. In Tightly Packed magazine, we show you what possibilities biocomposites already offer in packaging and where limits have been set so far. Europe has a big goal. By 2030, 85% of paper and cardboard packaging is to be recycled. Paper cups, in particular, pose a major problem. In most cases, the valuable raw materials in them are lost after a short period of use. With the Cup Collective, Stora Enso and Huhtamaki are launching an initiative in the Benelux countries to collect and recycle paper cups. First, collection bins for the cups will be installed in the greater Brussels and Amsterdam areas. In restaurants, cafes, office buildings, and at transport account points, consumers and companies will have the opportunity to return the cups for recycling. The initiative aims to recycle 500 million paper cups and further increase the volume within the first 2 years. The project will initially be financed by the two companies, but is expected to be self-sustaining in the long term. Not even half a year left, then it's finally Interpack again. In 18 halls with focused exhibition areas, new special shows, and forums, the industry shows its innovative strength. Around 2,700 exhibitors from all over the world will present cutting-edge technologies and packaging trends along the entire value chain. So mark your calendars, May 4th all the way to May 10th, Interpack in Dusseldorf. We're looking forward to your visit, and be sure to explore us again next month at Tightly Packed Magazine, produced by Packaging Journal, the modern packaging magazine.